Yes.
Yes.
Good morning.
Morning.
And a very good morning to you, my two lovelies. Are you warm? I know you've been complaining you cold, but you two are as thin as rakes. I'm not surprised. Need to eat.
Well, I've got my heater on, so I'm okay.
Well, is it my godchild heater or a proper heater?
No, a proper heater.
A proper heater. Well, cheers to that. I don't need it, darling. Like I was saying to Ed, I got fat fleckies.
Yeah, and you are hot like a heater.
Oh, darling. You know what? I have to tell you, I am competition for that. It can never, ever compete with the heat that's inside of that woman. No, I'm talking rubbish. So should we say welcome?
Yes, welcome to all the streamers.
And screamers.
And scream.
And steamers.
I don't know if you, well, speaking about streamers and online stuff, I don't know if you saw Tara.
What was Tara up to?
Well, you see,
What were you doing,
I
Tara?
think it's appropriate that Julian is frozen right now because he's been enjoying this embarrassing video of us trying to do a walk run. That it's one of the sports in the World Athletics Championships.
Yes.
And so we were busy doing it and he was busy giving me lessons, and then somebody took a video and it's been posted on our socials. It's not
Don't
great
worry.
at all.
Don't stress. You know what? We got to learn to. Listen, I laugh at myself every day, Tara. There's lots to laugh about. Me. You just have to laugh at it, baby. Embrace it and put it down to history. Honestly, your grandchildren will laugh at it. Yes, they will. So now, while I have you all to myself, I've kind of left the chicken out. These boys are not going to like me, but when I do come in studio, sorry girl, you're going to starve because it's going to have to be so meaty. I will bring something a little bit for you, but I mean the boys are definitely going to want something they can get their teeth into. But what I have here is, and I like to make the batter a couple of hours before. This batter you can even make like the night before and let it rest. And what I love is it ferments a bit, which gives it a bit of character and flavor. Pancake batter. We do have the recipe up on our Heart page, Facebook page. And I like to put a little bit of olive oil, even though I'm using a, a non-stick pan. What I love about the olive oil is just gives it character, gives it flavor, and it gives it color. So you want these nice and thin. Look at me. And then just swirl the pan. Now, if you have a look at the ingredients in that batter, besides the milk, it's similar to pasta. It's got flour, it's got eggs. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's just not all dried out. And then in this pot here, I have some fresh cream that I'm going to add the cheese to. You can make a white sauce. You don't have to use pure cream, but you know what, for me, I'm Jenny, they call me Betty Butterlegs. I love butter and I adore cream. So I don't care about through the lips and on the hips. You have 1,000 meals a year. Are 10 bad ones going to kill you? I don't think so. So here I have this beautiful cheese sauce happening. Wait, stop it and behave. You know, this is the thing about the cream. It gets all excited, darling. Yes, it's very hot. It wants to just jump out of the pot. So I've got that going. And then just to go back to these pancakes, Tara, I'm sure you've made pancakes before. I don't have to teach you that once the top is nice and drying out, and it moves around in the pan. I think that sometimes we're a little bit impatient like a man, and you want to turn it over too quickly. Juliana, don't turn it over too fast.
He was cut off at the right time.
I'm telling you.
What happened? What did I miss?
No, she's told me, no, I'm not giving you that platform. You're not going to make Tara shy. Tara?
What did she say?
Thank you.
You look like idiots. I'm teasing my baby. So here we have it.
What are we making though? Pancakes.
What are we making? Pancakes, yes. And I'm just saying it's got the same consistency as pasta. So it's nice and pliable, and it's good to make it the night before, okay? And then in or the afternoon before you're going to use it. So here, in this, I'm going to put some, look at this beautiful spinach. A nice hunky chunky spinach filling. And I'm going to just roll it up. That's cooking nicely. We're going to roll it up like that. See? And then you just stick it onto your baking tray. Okay? Number 2 is going to be with butternut. Now, this butternut's delicious because I put some Parmesan cheese in it.
Ooh.
You can do a breakfast one. You can make bacon and egg. I mean, you can do bacon and egg. You can do anything you want. I love the Bobotie ones. I make beautiful curry mince ones. Look at that. See? And here we go again. This is almost talking to me and saying, touch me and turn me over. There we go, Jules. What I was saying to Tara was, don't be impatient to turn it over too quickly because you will tear it. And it only, your presentation side is really what you want, because remember, this is going to go in the oven and get baked again. So this one, should I do broccoli? I like spinach, you know, I'm going to do more spinach.
Jen, so what's
Spinaci.
the mixture to get that right consistency, to get that pancake to feel like pasta? So what do you mix in there? I don't even know how
Well,
to
it's
start.
got eggs, it's got milk, it's got water. No water. Eggs, milk. You can put melted butter with it as well if you want to. The thing is, you don't, if you know, it's
last
just
night's
like pasta,
leftovers.
Jules, because it's
Let's have a
literally
look and see
flour
what they're up to.
and eggs. Look at that. And you don't want to make it too thick. Okay, so it's got to be thick, and look at this. It's got to be just thick enough to roll it. Aiden, I'm telling you, you would love the curried mince ones that we make.
Jen,
They are
I've been
stunning.
watching. I've been keeping an eye on the live feed. I don't know. Maybe Jules isn't going to agree with me on this one. Pancakes to me are like a thing that you're going to throw maple syrup or honey or something over. I've never been a fan of savory pancakes.
I
Your
agree with
pancakes
you,
can be
Aiden.
anything. Oh, you agree?
I
with
love
Aiden?
it. It reminds
Look
me
at
a
you.
bit of masala dosa.
Oh, it's my best that you use fermented rice once again. So easy to make. And you can have lovely potato, aloo, yeah, nice curried potato in the center. Would be absolutely stunning. You know what?
You see, with me, I mean, if you're gonna put mince in a pancake, I'm gonna eat it. I might enjoy it, but there's going to be a huge part of me saying it should have been a roti.
But you know what? It's just roti with egg instead of roti with water. You know what I'm saying? It's
the actual
kind of the
pancake,
same
Jen,
principle.
The
No, it's
actual
a nice
pancake, as
pancake.
you're making it there, is not sweet.
No, this is savory. You can even put a little bit of Parmesan cheese in the mixture. You can put a little bit of turmeric. You can put some chopped chives into it. You can any herb that you like, you can put into it. Now look how delicious that is. What I'm going to do here, you can see I've absolutely made the sauce. When the kids were small, I would do this with bolognese. I don't know where Darren Morris is now. You know, my child's going to Australia tomorrow.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, man, it's not okay.
Okay, not okay.
It's not
Not
okay.
okay.
So I can spill the beans now.
Uh-huh.
He thought he was eating lasagna sheets all his life. His mother lied to him.
Oh,
So that's his
Can you blame him
punishment.
for wanting to leave the country? I mean, there you go. You know, mommy lied to
In
him.
the
He's like,
country, yeah, because mommy lied to him.
and
Oh
just
my
very quickly,
goodness.
Jen. I mean, you get paper thin pancakes, and I mean, those are fantastic. And then you get people who make them a lot thicker. They tend to be quite
Yes.
stodgy and heavy.
Yes.
I mean, is it just the
Yes.
technique, or are those different types of pancakes that people are making?
It's different. It's the same mixture, but with different ratios of liquid. I know exactly what you're talking about. Is a crepe, like a
Crumpets.
crepe Suzette.
Yeah, yeah.
A little bit of crumpet never hurt anybody. Hey, Mr. Aiden Thomas. Nice little bit of crumpet. Now this needs to have a little bit of time to itself. So while that is having time, I'm going to cut some herbs. Now you
Can you
don't
tell
have
us
to bake
what-
this.
Can you tell us what the sauce is? How you made that sauce that you now poured over there?
Darling, it's pure cream and cheese. That's it. But you missed it because I was telling Tara you could just make a white sauce and
Yes.
put any type of cheese in it. You could put blue cheese, you could make a feta. I mean, there's just the sky's the limit. There's so many wonderful cheeses on the market. This would be gorgeous with ricotta, for instance, ricotta and spinach. Look at that. It's so good.
All right, well, Jen, repurposing leftovers, popping them into pancakes. I mean, it's quick, it's easy. You can jump onto the socials, go along, have a look, see what she's up to. Ms. Morris, we're hauling you into studio. You're coming to, well, present your food to us in the next week or two.
Yes.
So that's an
yes.
issue. And then speaking of coming up, you and I have got some travel plans. We need to start talking about those. All right. It's 2 years overdue. I mean, almost 2.5 years, in fact.
Overdue. Very, very overdue. And I want to tell you, even though it's called Imagine Cruising, I haven't stopped imagining cruising for the last 2.5 years. We're gonna be waltzing down the Danube. We're gonna go da, 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 da. In Vienna. We're gonna take a waltzing lesson in Vienna. You can do it at lunchtime.
Unbelievable.
Vienna, not a Vienna.
Yeah, no. Jen and I were supposed to have done this food cruise back in 2020, and then COVID struck. So we finally are getting to do that next month. But more about that when she's in studio with us in the coming weeks. I'm going to slip out. You guys finish off pancakes and so on. And Jen, we'll see you soon. All right.
I'll see you soon. Can't wait. Cannot
Nice.
wait.
There we go. They're still on social media.
Yeah.
I saw you putting very big pieces of broccoli in the one pancake.
Yes.
Did you steam that broccoli before the time? Can you
Yes.
mix it with cheddar cheese?
I did.
Or
I made a
do you
cheese
have
sauce.
to blend it?
You don't blend it, darling. We like firm. I mean, come on.
Okay.
Don't be like it hunky and chunky and firm, girl. I mean, otherwise you're not my friend.
Sometimes.
Or so not the time is good. I like
now,
texture.
Jen-
I am a textural person, so no, don't.
But
WhatsApp
now,
it, what do you
Tara's,
call it?
just to expand on Tara's question with the broccoli, because broccoli is quite hard and chunky. Is it not going to break the pancake because the pancake is so fragile?
Hard and chunky. That poor fragile pancake. Don't be stupid. All you're going to do is you'll just make the stem a little bit thinner, and you can
Okay.
cut through the florets. You can actually cut them and then just lay them out. So remember, this has been baked, so the texture is good because it's from a cauliflower cheese I made last night. So it's soft, but it's not. But it still has texture. So you can roughly chop it, and then just lay it out on the pancake. That you can do, but I wouldn't advise making it too mushy. You know, like cream spinach or something. Oh gosh, that sauce! I want to die for it. Look at this, some black pepper.
Jen, quickly again, I mean, you said, oh, there's cream and cheese in the sauce. Like, how did you make it? What cream? What sauce? What
Darling,
cheese?
it's fresh cream. Fresh cream. I've used a very strong mature cheddar, our favorite one. Mr. Viker, I love it. And I've used the 12-month one, so it's really, really nice and strong. You just heat your cream, and the minute it starts getting hysterical in the pot and going like this, I switch it off and I stir the cheese in. I have an instant sauce, and it's delicious. And you can flavor your sauce, as I say. Then whatever you want to put on top, you can put some paprika on top of that. You can actually flavor your sauce with some chilies. Anything can go into that sauce, and then onto your pancake. It's as simple as that. You can bake it in the oven.
Today.
It's easy. It's so easy. You can now bake it in the oven, or Mike can give me a hand, and I just pop it into Mike for a couple of minutes just to warm it up and get the cheese to melt, and you can instantly eat it. You know, just maybe the element's gone in your oven and you can't use it, but you do have a mic like I do. You know, oh, do we have a Dean Martin? Look there, Julian. We have a Dean Martin. I wonder if he can sing. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. Thank you very much,
quickly,
Dean.
we've got a minute or so. If you can please just, I missed that. So how do I make it now? Tell me every step and every ingredient.
It's literally flour, eggs, milk, and I use sparkling water and some oil, because what it does is that gives it a bit of rise. And then you blitz it together, Jules. You really just blitz it together. Let it stand.
Egg,
Water, sparkling water, a little bit of milk. You can add, if you want to, some melted butter, not necessary. And then what happens? You let it stand so that for 30 minutes, because you want the gluten to relax, okay? And you get all those little bubbles over the surface. I make it the night
So
before.
what goes
This I
in
did last night.
What
Flour,
goes in first,
eggs.
and when does it go on the heat and all of
Always
that?
start. No. You start your flour first, and then you just add your wet and make a well in the center. Beat in your wet ingredients, and then you just have this lovely mixture that you pour into the pan. Look how gorgeous that is. It's beautiful. And just say you want to make a nice savory one. You can add a bit of honey to your batter or a little bit of sugar. And what I like to do is I put Nutella, and then I put lots of raspberries. I love raspberries. Or banana, Nutella and banana, or Nutella and extra
goodness.
nuts. Don't you love
Now
it? You
you're
just lash it on,
talking.
sister. You lash it on. All good. And when you bite it, it just oozes out. I love it. So there
I'm
you have it,
definitely
Jules.
gonna
Easy
give it a
peasy.
I'm gonna give it a try
A shot.
without the
I
broccoli.
love it. Oh,
And without the
I
butternut.
love
I
broccoli.
love it with the broccoli. Yeah, me
I'm
too. But
loving
any
the
meat,
broccoli.
Jules,
I
your
want to
leftover
do-
curry, darling.
Yep.
A broccoli and cheddar. That sounds like a winner to me.
Divine. Baby marrow. Baby marrow. Baby marrow. Courgettes. You could make like a ratatouille to go into that. Make a lovely Parmesan sauce. Delicious.
Jen, thank you very much. We'll hopefully see you in studio next week. And the recipe
Absolutely.
and everything is gonna be on our social media pages.
Yes. In a few
Okay.
minutes, yes. I'm going to just take a quick photograph of this before they tuck it into it
Oh.
here.
I hope
And,
Ryan's coming around for some.
He's coming for dinner tonight, but he don't want this. He wants the
Oh.
burger. And I can
He
tell you,
wants a
Darren
burger.
Morris, yeah, they want burgers. Darren will never eat this because now the cat is out of the bag. He's going to
Okay.
go to Australia hating his mother. He's going to have issues.
Oh, thank you,
Take
Jane.
care.
We'll see you next
Love
week.
you.
See you
Love
next
you.
week.
And I'm going to
Bye.
look up that funny video, okay? Ah!